Real poets are poetry. We eat, sleep, and move to the rhythm of words. Words that go everywhere like the powerful wings of birds. Real poets can't breathe when they don't write. Write because they read. They don't need a stage or a fly sound system. We hear music in words and words in music. Then we take the bass in our hearts and commence to using it. We don't need a full house and could care less about props. Real poets write poetry because we can't stop. Real poets know that all poets are not performers and all performers are not poets, even though they don't seem to know it. Pseudo poets that rhyme and say nothing. Outstanding presentation without representing. Barrages of words, multi-syllable in improper context with funky music in the background to smooze you. You've been bamboozled. Real poetry hits you and then runs through you. Real poets always have something to write with and something to write about. We don't disrespect the mic and we don't have a need to shout it out. Real poets respect the power of words. We know that the pen is a sword and the tongue is loaded with bullets. We spit the real shit because we know we can pull it. Real poets don't bite, we keep it 100. And to produce a dope piece, we don't have to be tipsy or blunted. Real poets are poetry. We know the difference between erotic poetry and porn. We know you can't take the words dick and pussy and think a real piece has been born. We know the difference between poetry and prose, epic poems and monologues, what limericks, haiku, and iambic pentameter is. We just love to write, sometimes read, and could give a damn about the show business, cause it's a mess that gives overnight wonders a platform to blunder the beauty of what we do. The groupies and the hype, the guest lists and the lights, superficial bullshit that strokes the egos of cats that really can't write. I'm talking about the pop-up imposters that don't know who. Langston Hughes, Nikki Giovanni, Sonia Sanchez, Maya Angelou, the Soledad prison poets, James Baldwin, Alice Walker, Toni Morris, and Leroy Jones or Chinua Achebe is. The so-called poets that have never read another poet's poetry, never got inspired by the genius of words masterfully presented, whether it be paper-bound, hardback, or in a damn comic strip. Real poets have battle scars and keywords that'll send you on a long memorial trip. Real poets have nothing to prove and nothing to lose to. We write every day and read whenever we choose to. See, real poets are unconcerned with shock-jocking you and standing ovations. We prefer the sensation of elation through mental penetration via word elevation. So let me summarize this message for exactly what it be. Real poets don't just write. Real poets don't just write. Real poets don't just write. Real poets are poetry.